Accountability is awesome, but I used to go about it the wrong way. I want to tell you the biggest mistake that I made and the way you can fix it and actually start taking action. Just yesterday, I was on a coaching call with somebody, and in that call, he asked me a very simple question. He wanted to know how you can be accountable to yourself. And I want to give you the secret that I let him know. I told him, I'm not accountable to myself. Because when I would scroll for 10 hours a day. And then, it's really easy to lie to yourself when you're only telling it to yourself. I would go on these scrolling marathons, but then I would lie to myself and say that it was productive. That repeated itself over and over again until I asked myself this very deep question, and this question will help you as well. What will happen to me if I don't change anything in 10 years? And I did not like the answer. I honestly thought it through, and I realized that I'm not going to get anywhere if I'm scrolling for 10 hours a day. And so I didn't do a major change. It was very simple, and yet the benefit was massive. I changed everything about my life. And the one change that I made was that I stopped being accountable to myself, and instead I chose someone to be accountable to. Now, this doesn't mean I chose an accountability partner. I love those. And if that person for you is an accountability partner, that's awesome. But the biggest game changer is who you're accountable to. If you're only accountable to yourself, you're not going to get far because it's very easy to lie to yourself. But someone else, whether it be in the past, present, or even in the future, choosing someone to be accountable to makes all the difference. And I just want to give you the deep answer that I told him. I think about the future a lot. And whenever I think of what I'm doing right now, I always relate it back to my future family and the man that I want to become. It sounds kind of cringy, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm doing all of this. I want to help you because it would help me in the future and my future family. Absolutely. That is the biggest reason why I'm doing all of this. And when I told him that, a light bulb flicked on in his head. He realized that he has the same motivation for him. He has the same accountability, but he never put it into words. And so I want you to ask yourself, after this video is over, who am I accountable to? Because it's very easy to have an idea in your brain, but it's another thing entirely to say it and actually remember it. Saying it gives it depth, it gives it meaning, and you need that meaning to actually make it mean something to you. For me, it's my future family and the person that I want to be. But for you, it could be your friend, or it could be someone in the past that you know. It could be anybody, as long as it actually means something to you. And I want to leave you this video off of a quote from Friedrich Nietzsche. He who has a why can bear almost any how. Find your why and everything else will become easy.